Most Minnesota drivers think they're covered because they have car insurance. They're not. The state minimums we're all required to carry, they're actually wildly outdated. A new truck costs $55,000. The state only requires you to carry 10,000 in property damage coverage. You do the math. That gap comes straight out of your pocket. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what Minnesota requires you to carry, where those minimums actually fail you, and what coverage actually makes sense for your situation. Minnesota requires 4 types of coverage. First is liability, 30,000 per person, 60,000 per accident, and 10,000 for property damage. That's what you owe if you cause an accident to someone else. Second is something most states don't require, no fault personal injury protection, or PIP. That's 40,000 that covers your own medical bills and lost wages no matter who caused the crash. Third and fourth are uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. About 1 in 10 Minnesota drivers on the road has 0 insurance. These coverages protect you when you hit one of them. Here's where it breaks down. That 10,000 in property damage liability doesn't cut it anymore. People drive expensive vehicles. A single serious medical event, a broken leg with surgery, an ICU stay, runs $40,000, $50,000 in Minnesota real fast. Your 40,000 PIP limit sounds like a lot until you're actually in the hospital. And nobody thinks about comprehensive and collision coverage for their own car. If you own anything worth more than $3,000, you need it. In my agency, I see this constantly. Clients think they're protected because they have the minimum, and then reality hits them. This matters more in Minnesota than most places. The Twin Cities gets over 50 inches of snow a year. Winter weather claims are real. Comprehensive coverage pays for hail damage, falling trees, all of it. Minnesota is also one of the most active hail zones in the entire country. Deer collisions are constant here too, and comprehensive covers animal strikes. Plus, with 1 in 10 drivers uninsured, carrying minimum uninsured motorist limits is basically gambling. The number one thing I see, people carry exactly what the law requires and nothing more, thinking they're fine. Then they cause an accident, their liability maxes out in seconds, and the rest comes out of their personal assets. That 10,000 property damage limit isn't a safety net. It's a trap door. You need at least 100,000 in property damage liability if you own anything, which is basically